Now, continuing with the theme of Mauritius, as mentioned, it is one of the most competitive and successful economies in Africa, and it's also actively seeking foreign investments. The country has realized a remarkable economic transformation from a monocrop economy to emerging sectors such as information technology. We spoke to Dr. Pralok Gupta. He's the Assistant Professor Center for the World Trade Organization Studies and also an Indian Institute for Foreign Trade for more on this.
See, the issue is that in the business and trade, the importance of IT is very important, in the sense that most of the process till now are manual process. It takes a lot of time, for example, like documentation, filing, processing of claims, filing of tax, returns, etc. Now, all these things are now being automated using the technique of information technology and the related systems enabled services. So, that has reduced a significant time in the processing. Moreover, there is also a problem of interchange or the exchange of between the different agencies coordinating with the international trade. For example, there is a taxation body in India like Central Board for Excise and Custom. Similarly, there is Ministry of Commerce, Directorate General of Foreign Trade. So, this information technology has allowed message exchanges between various regulatory bodies in various countries. So, that way the IT is benefiting the trade in a significant way.
Doctor, what's been the uptake between the different member countries of IORA? I mean, are we seeing a good uptake in information technology and using that in order to make business a lot easier?
Well, this is a bit problematic in the sense that not all countries are on the same platform with respect to the usage of information technology. Some countries are using it in a great way, whereas some countries are not in that better. There are issues with respect to the availability of human resources, infrastructure, financial concern. So, in the IORA, Indian Oceanarium Association, we have discussed all these issues, and we have tried to come up with some solutions so that all the countries in the region, they are on the same platform with respect to the use of IT in their trade facilitation.
You mentioned you've tried to come up with some solutions. What solutions have you put on the table?
See, one solution is that we will meet, there are some countries which have used IT very extensively and they have improved their process significantly, and that is reflected in their World Bank doing business ranking. So, for example, countries like Malaysia, Singapore, United Arab Emirates, they have done very well. So, one proposal was to have peer-to-peer learning from such countries, that what are the things that they have done in their country to improve their doing business index, and probably that can be implemented in other countries so as to improve their ranking and the business processors.
Doctor, can you shed some light on the information technology agreements? These are things that we've heard about that have been used in other countries that you've mentioned, given examples of your Singapores and so forth. Are we seeing these types of agreements within the different member states of the IORA?
Not all members are signatory to the ITA, International Trade, this Information Technology Agreement, but yes, it is being discussed among countries.
So exactly what would that entail if you were going to be implementing these information technology agreements? What needs to be in place, and perhaps maybe tell us about the benefits of making sure that we have these agreements in place?
Well, this is not the point of discussion under the IORA, so we have not focused on this aspect, and I would not like to comment on this at this point of time.
So I know that the summit is currently underway at the moment. There are obviously key targets that you have put for each and every single delegate that has come there. What's top of the agenda for you, and what can we possibly hold you accountable for when we do see you again in a year's time from now?
2-3 issues that emerged primarily in the discussion. One is the movement of people within the region. So, there are issues with respect to visa of business people. So, there are suggestions to issue business travel card on the line of APEC card. But of course, there are problems again, because each country is on a different page with respect to the visa processing, and moreover visa is a sovereign issue. But yes, this is under discussion. Then there are issues that I discussed about the trade facilitation, that how we can improve the systems and procedures and the export and import clearances in different countries. Then there are also discussion on the capacity building issues, because that is a very important area, because as you know that the countries in the Indian Association, they are at a different level of development. Some are developed countries, some are developing countries, some are LDCs. So obviously some countries are not having that much capacity to implement the process with respect to trade facilitation. So there are discussions that how to provide the capacity building in those countries, either through IORA Secretariat or through with the help of some other agencies like International Trade Center, Geneva, or World Bank, like that.
That was Dr. Pralok Gupta, as the Assistant Professor Center for the World Trade Organization Studies.